Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Namaste. Jai Hind. Good afternoon everyone. Yes, welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep and I'm Vikas Dahiya. Today I will be discussing DAI section, Data Analysis Interpretation, right? So DI section of Christ University BBA entrance. In general, that level of DI in BBA entrance exams are okay, easy to average. So let's say DI for BBA entrance exam. Okay, so let's start with this. ओके, काइंडली शेयर भी करते रहना सेशन को शेयर कर देना अपने फ्रेंड ग्रुप्स में. ओके, एंड इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट, कुछ भी डाउट आता है मन में कुछ, so that you keep on asking, right? Keep interacting. चलो चलते हैं, स्टार्ट करते हैं डीएआई का फर्स्ट सेट. आज का फर्स्ट सेट. तो डीआई जनरली इजी टू एवरेज लेवल ही आता है. ओके, तो आप देखेंगे जिस तरह के क्वेश्चंस डीआई के पूछे गए हैं, राइट? सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन. Okay, let's see. This is a very easy set. Okay, but still you need to go through the instruction. आपको speed maintain करनी है and you need to answer all the questions quickly, right? And plus accuracy also. So let's see. The first set is about, there is a table given, right, in which year wise total mobile phone manufactured by Micromax is given, and then out of that percentage of good mobiles. So there are two categories, good mobiles and the rest percentage is defective. Rest are defective. There are, right here it is written rest mobiles are defective because it is something like this: out of 12,000 mobiles in 2006. Yes, Pranjal, good afternoon. So out of 12,000 mobiles produced in 2006, 80% were good and rest 20% would be defective, right? यही मीनिंग होगा इसका. निधि, गुड आफ्टरनून. ओके, सो आप लोग इसको आंसर करेंगे क्विकली, राइट? या मतलब सिंपल सेट है बट जल्दी फिर भी आंसर करना है आपको, राइट? स्पीड वुड मैटर. तो लेट्स सी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आप आंसर करने की ट्राई करो. इजी क्वेश्चन है बट स्टिल नीड टू बी कैलकुलेटेड. टोटल नंबर ऑफ डिफेक्टिव मोबाइल्स in 2007 is what percent of that in 2006? We are talking about defective mobiles only for 2006, 7 and 6, राइट? आप ये जो टेबल जो भी कैलकुलेशन करते रहो डिफेक्टिव की, गुड की, वो सारी नोट डाउन भी करते रहना, बिकॉज इफ देर आर मल्टीपल क्वेश्चंस ऑन अ सिंगल सेट, राइट, जो भी आप कैलकुलेट करते हो वो हो सकता है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में भी यूज हो जाए. तो यहाँ पे अगर आप डिफेक्टिव मोबाइल्स यहाँ पे डिफेक्टिव कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो, तो सपोज यहाँ 80% है तो 20% होगा. Yes, 20% of 12,000 will be 2,400. Yes, absolutely. Anya, Anya Chabda, absolutely. And here in 2007, right, 2007, it will be 15%. 15% of this is 2,250. Right? Now he's talking about 2007 as a percentage of 2006. You want to calculate this percentage, can multiply, or if you take this ratio, okay, this is 15 into 15, 15 into 16. So it is 15 by 16. If you know 15 by 16, that is very easy. It is 100 minus 6.25, 93.75% should be the answer. So C option should be the correct answer. देखो अगर आपको याद है 1/16 की वैल्यू अगर आप जानते हैं 6.25%, तो जो 1 माइनस 1/16 होता है दैट इज इक्वल टू 15/16 and 1 is 100%, 1 is 100% and 6.25 if you reduce it should be 93.75%, right? Yes, C is the correct answer. Otherwise, you will directly calculate like this, that 2250 divided by 2400 into 100. So you will cancel this zero and then you will cancel. You can directly read the table of 24, or you can just do that is it is 1125 and then read the table of 12. 12 into 908, 4, 5, 12 into 3. So 93 point you are getting. That means this is the only option, because 93 complete is not the answer. Right? Okay. So let's move to the next one. अगर कोई डाउट हो कुछ भी तो तुम मतलब आप लोग पूछ सकते हो, राइट? कुछ भी डाउट हो तो, राइट? एनीथिंग okay which is not understood. So let's move to the next one then. It was a simple percentage. C option is the correct answer. Next one. What is the average number of defective mobiles in 2006, 8 and 10? 2006 we have already calculated. Let's say defective here. So 2006 we have already calculated. Vanakkam Balakrishna. 2008, right? We have calculated actually 2007 also, but 2008 in this question, 10% of this is 1800, and 2010 15% of 24,000 is 2400 plus 1200, 3600, right? So we want the average of these. 36, Muskan, but then it depends, because if you solve the complete table first, the problem is sometimes that is not the requirement. You may not require all the values. So whatever is required in the table, right, in the questions, keep on solving that only, but just put it in the table. You draw the table on the rough sheet, right? Keep putting the values whatever you are calculating, right? Don't calculate all without requirement. Okay. So here the thing is 36 and 18, 54 and 24, 78 total. 78 by 3, the average will be 2600. Yes, A option should be the correct answer, because average we are talking about the average of 18, 24 and 36. The total is 7800, right? So Muskan, what I was saying that if you have calculated in the previous question this value also, right? This value also we have calculated in the previous question. So keep filling the table. Keep filling the table, right? You may require all the values. So otherwise this is also easy. 20,000, 25% it is 5,000. So that is also very easy, right? And these are the values. These are the values of defective mobiles. Okay. Yes, Saurabh, Nidhi, Sneha. Okay, great. So let's move to next one. Next question. A option was the correct answer. Now the question is, number of good mobiles manufactured in 2009 is what percent more or less than the number of good mobiles manufactured in 2010? Right? 2009 and 10. Good mobiles now. Okay, so 2075% is 15,000 and 2400 minus, because we have already calculated here 3600. You can just subtract 3600 and you can get 2400, 20,400. Right? Now you have good mobiles for 2009 and 10, right? And he's saying total number of good mobiles in 2009 is what percent more or less. So here more or less is important. So one thing is, because 2009 is less, so reject more. More cannot be your answer. It is less, right? In 2009 it is less. Okay, how much less? It is 5400 less than 20,400. So I want to have percentage also, right? First thing is, okay, I can calculate this, that the percentage would be, right? Percentage would be, just see the value. That is it. It is close to 1/4. It is close to 1/4. So it cannot be 36%. So it must be this. Can I guess this? Right? Are you getting the point? That my 54 out of 204 is approximately 25%, close to 25%. It cannot be 36%. It has to be less. One thing is it has to be less. So more, cancel the word more, right? B and C option cancelled earlier. And then I cancel D because it cannot be 1/3. Yes, 36 by 17 would be more than 1/3. Okay. So yes, it should be A option, that is 26 8 by 17% less. So no need to calculate the exact value because you have the options with you. राइट अगर आपके सामने ऑप्शंस हैं तो उन्हें एलिमिनेट करो ना, कौन सी हो सकती है ये फ्रैक्शन के लिए, राइट? तो आप उसको गेस कर सकते हैं ऑप्शंस को देख के. चलो लेट्स मूव टू नेक्स्ट वन. ए ऑप्शन इज द करेक्ट वन. नेक्स्ट पे आ जाओ. Now, what is the ratio of total number of good mobiles in 2006, 8 and 9 together to the total number of defective? 6, 8 and 9, defective we have already calculated. Defective we have already calculated that it is 2400. Here it is 1800 and here it was 5000. We have already calculated, right? So instead of getting that good mobile, so you will calculate good mobile, good mobile, good mobile. Instead of doing that, what I can do, right? You can do that also, right? You can calculate that this is 9600, this is 18 into 9, 16200, right? And this is 15,000. You can do that, right? But instead of doing this, what you could have done, that is 12 plus 18, 30 plus 20, 50,000 total. Out of that, we know that this is 42 and 5, 9200 defective, right? And total 50,000. So 50,000 minus this, that will become 40,800, right? This is 50,000 minus 9,200 I have done because the total are 50,000. So I can see the total here. The total minus defective would be the good ones, right? Now, if I want to calculate the ratio, so 0 gone, right? It is a multiple of 4. It is a multiple of 4. So 102 and 23. D option should be the correct answer, right? D option should be the correct answer. I'm just telling you the way you should think, right? You can calculate this, you can add this, right? But that will be unnecessary that you are calculating the good ones because the total is there and the total defective one you need to calculate. This you need to add, right? This you will be adding definitely. But once you are doing this, right, out of the total you can subtract to get the good ones, right? No need to calculate individually good ones, right? Yes, D option is correct. Sneha, Muskan, correct. So let's move to the next one. कोई डाउट होगा तो पक्का पूछेंगे, अदरवाइज लाइक करेंगे और सेशन को शेयर भी कर देंगे. अपने फ्रेंड्स ग्रुप में शेयर करते रहो. So next one, what is the total number of good mobiles? Okay, तो यहाँ तो ऐड ही करने सारे टोटल. बट सोचो कि आपने डिफेक्टिव वाले कैलकुलेट कर रखे थे, राइट? डिफेक्टिव वाले आपने कुछ ऐड भी कर लिए थे. अदरवाइज आपको ये डिफेक्टिव वाले अगर आपने कैलकुलेट कर रखे थे तो टोटल माइनस कर दो. यस, एब्सोल्युटली, दैट इज द मोटिव, राइट? नाउ ये तीनों को हमने ऐड किया था पहले क्वेश्चन में, 7800 आया था. फिर ये 527250 आ गया, तो ये तो मुझे पता लग गया 15,050 आ गया, राइट। अब टोटल सबका टोटल कर लो, दैट इज थोड़ा इजी करेंगे, 30 इसको करेंगे और ये 20, 50 एंड ये 39, राइट, 89 टोटल है 89,000। अब 89,000 में से आप इसको माइनस करेंगे तो लास्ट में डेफिनेटली 50 आएगा, राइट। रादर ये 1000 में से 950 जरूर आएगा लास्ट में, तो ओनली ऑप्शन इज डी, राइट, so that the last three digits should be 950. Okay, now 88 minus 75 is 73. Yes, absolutely, 73950. Move is good afternoon. Yes, I am fine. तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आ जाओ, नेक्स्ट सेट पे आ जाओ। ये पहला सेट था, नॉर्मल सेट था। यस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आ जाते हैं, नेक्स्ट सेट पे। ये ऑप्शन इज द करेक्ट वन। अब देखो एक पाई चार्ट है, अगर आपको वैल्यूज बहुत क्लियर नहीं दिख रही हो तो मैं वैल्यू एक बार लिख देता हूं, आप नोट कर लें दैट दिस इज ए 30%, okay, you can read the data also, B 25%, C 20%, D 15%, E 10%. Okay, this is the percentage of investment. So here there are two things. One is the percentage of investment and total investment is given. So total investment is 1.5 lakhs. Out of that, A invested 30%, B invested 25%, C invested 20%, D. So you know the investment of all, right? And now where they have invested, these are the schemes they have invested. This is the rate of interest, right, given, and here the time in years given, right? But I don't know whether it is simple interest or a compound interest, that I don't know initially. Okay, so no calculations are to be done right before the questions, okay, before you see the question. So that means just see the data. The data says that the total investment is given, and out of that A, B, C, D, E, what percent out of the total they have invested, right? And in various schemes they would be investing, and the schemes providing rate of interest, and scheme is for the number of years are given, right? Okay, let's see. पाई चार्ट का डेटा मैंने लिख दिया ना, ये पाई चार्ट का ही डेटा लिखा है। ये पाई चार्ट की जो अंदर वैल्यू थी जो नहीं दिख रही थी वो मैंने लिख दिया, राइट। पाई चार्ट वाला ही डेटा लिखा है मैंने, नीचे जो स्कीम वाला डेटा है वो तो आई थिंक विजिबल है, अदरवाइज आप उसको भी लिख सकते हैं कि स्कीम, राइट, स्कीम ए बी डी ई, A scheme is for 4% rate of interest, right? Rate of interest 4% है and 2 years है, right? ये time है in years. तो B में 12% है और 2 years है, C में 10% है, ओके, वही दिखा रहा हूं, 3 years है, D में 20% है, 3 years है, और E में 5% है, 4 years है, right? This is the table, right? This is the table. Agar that is not visible, you can write down the value, right? Write down these values. Okay, this is your data for the question number 6 to 10, right? Okay, चलो क्वेश्चंस पे चलते हैं, फिर फटाफट आंसर करेंगे। Okay, I hope this would be visible also, right? I have just increased right. Okay, let's see. If scheme B and scheme C offer simple interest, now it is given, right, in the question it is given that if B and C are offering simple interest, then find the ratio of interest that Rahul got from scheme B to that from scheme C. Okay. So B is investing 25% of the total, right? 25%. C is investing 20 because I want the ratio of the interest. Okay. And B is getting 12% into 2. So total interest would be 24%, right? 24%. And C would be getting 10 into 3, 30%. So 25 into 24, 600, 20 into 30, 600. That means you will be getting the same interest. 1:1 should be the answer. Yes, tell me if this is clear. I'm only writing in brief. Actually, the thing is, right, अगर मैं पूरा इसको लिख के बताऊं तो टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट दी हुई थी हमारे क्वेश्चन में कि टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट इज 1.5 लाख, राइट? So B's investment, B's principal is 1,50,000 into 25%, right? And on that he is getting 12% 2 years, right? See, this is for B. Now for C, the investment is 150,000, that is 1,50,000 into 20%, right? Now he's getting interest as 10 into 3, that means R into T by 100. Now everything else that I was not writing will get cancelled. I was not writing this part. I was just writing that 25 into 24 and 20 into 30. This is also 600, this is also 600. You can cancel also. 6 into 4, 6 into 5. Okay, no, it's okay. Right, now 25 into 4 is 100, 20 into 5 is 100. So 100 is 200, 1 is to 1 is the correct answer. Right? Okay, so let's move to the next one. The next one. A option is the correct answer. Next one. Now, if scheme B and D offer compound interest, now it is compound for B and D, right? And if you know that there are various funda for compound interest to calculate it fast, right? That is compound interest for 2 years, right? That you should know. Compound interest for 2 years at R% is always equal to 2R plus R square by 100%, right? Total interest. So if it is, right, for B, it is 12% 2 years. So that means 2 years, 12%. So 12 into 2, 24 plus 12 square by 100. So it will become 25.44%. So on B, you will be getting a total interest of 25.44%. Right? I'm just telling you how to do it fast. Right? This you should know already. Okay? So that means 12% 2 years, right? You will be getting 25.44%. Whereas for D, it is 20% 3 years. Now 20% 3 years, there is this chart of compound interest that you must memorize, right? For compound interest, right? Compound interest 10% and 20%. I'm writing the interest for 2 years, 3 years, right? Even for 10%, you should know for 4 years also. 10% 2-year total interest will be 21%. 3-year total interest will be 33.1%. And 4-year it should be 46.41%. This you should memorize. right? It is easy also, but memorize. 20% 2 year, it should be 44%. 3 year, it is 72.8%. This you should memorize. That's it. 10% and 20%. Why I am telling you these values? These are more frequently used values, right? Frequently used values. So this you should memorize, right? This is actually the work of your compound interest. Okay, compound interest. Okay. Now come to the question. If you know all this, now come to the question, right? That B you will be getting 12% 2 year. That means total interest will be 25.44%, right? We have calculated this. And 20% 3 year, it will be 72.8%, right? We know this. Okay. So that means B, now B, what is the principal? B, the principal is, now you need to take 1,50,000 also, because it is difference of their amounts, right? So 1,50,000, 25% is the investment of B, and he will be getting an interest of 25.44, right? But the amount, just see the amount, because he wants the difference in the amount. So the amount will become, right? Amount will become 125.44%. This will be the amount, right, for B. And the amount for D, right, it will be 1,50,000 into, now D investment is 15%, and his amount will become 172.8%, right? Okay, I'm writing these values. I'm writing these values. Okay, that what is to be calculated, we will think of the shortcut also, right? But just think that this was the actual question. Now 4 zeros I can cancel here. This is the amount of D. This is the amount of B, right? 4 zeros cancel. So I need to multiply this, right? But take 15 common, right? Just take 15 common. Okay. I can take 5 also, 5 from here also, but let's take 15 common. Now the value for B will be 25 into this. So 25 into 4, I will multiply here only. 25 into 400, 25 into 400 plus 10. हाँ कॉमन ले रहे हैं ना, 15 कॉमन ले लिया मैंने, right? Now 25 into 125, we know that 3125 is the value. 3125 plus here carry is 11, so 3136, right? Okay, this is the value. And the second one is 15 into this, 15 into 8, 120, 0, 12, 15 into 2, 30 and 12, 42, 15 into 7, 105 and 4, 109, 15 and 10, 25. So 2592. So the difference will be now 26 and 536 and 8, 544. So into 15. So if I multiply 15 into 460, 15 into 460 and 666, 15, 5, 75 and 6, 81. So D option should be the correct answer, right? But here in this question, there was a bit of calculation. There was a bit of calculation that you need to do, right? Even if you know all those things, मुझे सारा कुछ पता होते हुए भी कि 12% 2 year इंटरेस्ट कितना होता है, राइट? वो सब करने के बाद भी हमारे पास ये होना चाहिए. ओके, क्लियर है ये? यस, बताओ इसमें कोई डाउट? देखो वैसे इंटरेस्ट 25.44% था, तो 100% प्रिंसिपल था, इंटरेस्ट ऐड किया तो अमाउंट हो गया 125.44%, राइट? ऐसे ही ओके, टेबल पढ़ रहा हूं, कॉमन ले रहा हूं, टेबल मुझे याद है, राइट? टेबल जल्दी करना है. ओके, कैलकुलेशन की प्रैक्टिस आप रेगुलर करोगे तो जल्दी हो जाएगी. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Good. The option was correct answer. Move to the next one. इन्वेस्टमेंट इन स्कीम बी एंड डी टुगेदर इज व्हाट परसेंट. अब सिर्फ इन्वेस्टमेंट की बात कर रहा है और परसेंटेज की. तो इतना आसान क्वेश्चन है. दिस इज अ सुपर इजी क्वेश्चन. इसको बोलो सुपर इजी. राइट? व्हाई? बिकॉज बी एंड डी की इन्वेस्टमेंट में वो टोटल लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. परसेंटेज को ही देख लो. डी एंड बी, सो टोटल इज 40. इज व्हाट परसेंट ऑफ ए एंड ई? A and E total is 40, so it is 100%. Oh, this is super duper easy. Super duper easy. B and D is also 40%. A and E is also 40%. It should be okay. Is what percent of? मेरा तो 40-40 सेम आ रहा है ना. तो 40 out of 40 is 100%. बी एंड डी का इन्वेस्टमेंट भी सेम है. ए एंड ई का भी टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट सेम है. तो टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों का 40% ऑफ द टोटल होगा ना. राइट? यू कैन से दैट B plus D is 40% of the total, and A plus E is also 40% of the total. Now you are saying that B and D is what percent of A and E, right? So it is 40%, 40. So this will be actually 100%, right? Because the values will be same. If the values are same, x by x into 100 will be 100%. Yes, Nidhi? Any doubt? Yes, tell me if there is any doubt. Okay, or I am moving to the next one because sounds very easy. Okay, good. B option was the correct answer. Next one, and if you are liking the section, keep liking the session. Keep sharing the session also. Like or share जरूर कर दिया करो. Okay, good, good. So if scheme A offers compound interest, now scheme A offer compound interest and D offered simple interest, right? चलो A तो compound interest कर रहा है 4% 2 years. आपको मैंने बताया था 4% 2 years, right? Compound interest, right? R% 2 years, right? Total interest कितना होता है? मैंने बताया था 2R plus R square by 100. इतना परसेंट. तो इसका मतलब अगर 4% है तो 2 into 4 plus 4 square by 100 will become 8.16%. So that means A कितना इंटरेस्ट देगा? 8.16%. Now scheme D, simple interest. So D is 20 into 3, so it will be 60%. Simple interest में तो 20%, 3 years means 20 into 3, 60%. Then interest received from scheme A is how much percent more or less than the interest received from D? Right? अब की बार इंटरेस्ट की बात करनी है सिर्फ. तो A हमारा है 30% पे, राइट? A हमारा है 30% पे, राइट? विच इज गिविंग मी इंटरेस्ट ऑफ 8.16%. और D हमारा है 15% पे और उसमें हमें 60% मिल रहा है, राइट? तो इनका रेशियो क्या है? पहले इनका डायरेक्ट रेशियो निकाल लो. ओके, 15 into 2, राइट? 2 into 30. अब अगर मैं इसको 8.16 over 30 ले लें, राइट? और लेट्स से 8.16 over 30, तो ये कितना कम है? बिकॉज इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट मोर और लेस, राइट? तो 30 से कितना कम है? 21.84 कम है 30 से, यानी कि अराउंड 70% कम है. तो दिस शुड बी द आंसर. 30 से कितना कम है? 21.84% का, 21.84 कम है, विच शुड बी 70% के करीब, राइट? बिकॉज दूसरे वाले तो नहीं हो सकता, 72.8 तो बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा। 30 इंटू 30 का 72% करेंगे, सॉरी 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 सॉरी, वेट अ मिनट, वेट अ मिनट, वेट अ मिनट, ओहो, इट इज रॉन्ग, राइट? रादर 30 का 72.8% तो पूरा ही बन रहा है। देखो 3 इंटू 8, 3 इंटू 20, 84, 3 इंटू 7, 21, ये तो पूरा बन रहा है। तो दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर, सॉरी सॉरी, दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर, 72.8% इज द करेक्ट आंसर। उसको 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करके देख रहा हूं, पूरा ही बन रहा है 2184, राइट? So this is the correct answer. D should be the correct answer. Okay, this is exact value. तो चलो नेक्स्ट पे चलते हैं। आप पूरा सॉल्व कर सकते थे, 3 से डिवाइड करते, राइट? यहाँ 3 से डिवाइड करते, यहाँ 3 से डिवाइड करो, 3 इंटू 7, 3 इंटू 2, 3 इंटू 8, ये पूरा ही आ जाता, राइट? वो बेसिकली 3 इंटू 7 जो मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूं, ये इतना लेस है, इंटू 100 भी करते, राइट? फिर इंटू 100 करते ना बाद में। यहाँ तो 3 से इतना लेस है, और बाइज ये जीरो एक यहाँ पे कट जाती, और 7.28 इंटू 10 72.8 आ जाता। चलो वो तो ठीक है, डिजिट में देखना है, 728 आएगा, 72.8% होगा, राइट? दैट वुड बी द करेक्ट आंसर। डी ऑप्शन इज द करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, नेक्स्ट पे आ जाओ। नाउ व्हाट विल बी द डिफरेंस ऑफ द कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट एंड सिंपल इंटरेस्ट अर्न्ड बाय राहुल फ्रॉम स्कीम सी? कहता सेम सी स्कीम है, अगर कंपाउंड पे होती या नॉर्मल पे होती। आप एक बात बताओ, मैंने आपको बताया 10%, राइट? कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट पे मैंने ये चार्ट लिखवाया था कि 2 years यू विल गेट 21%, 3 years यू विल गेट 33.1%, राइट? ये लिखा था ना। इसका मतलब अगर ये कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट होता तो आई विल गेट 33.1%, बट अगर ये सिंपल इंटरेस्ट होता तो आई विल गेट 30%। So what will be the difference? The difference will be 3.1%, right? Now what is the investment of scheme C? Now scheme C is 20% of the total 150,000. So 20% of 150,000 is 30,000. That means 31% of 30,000. So percent you will divide by 100. Point also you will divide 0. So 13 to 31, 930 is the correct answer. राइट? देखो, अगर आपको वो टेबल याद है जो मैंने दो वैल्यूज आपको बोली कि 10% के लिए आप पहले से ही याद रखो, 2 years में 21% इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के केस में, और 3 years में 33.1 मिलेगा, 4 years में 46.41% मिलेगा। तो अगर वो पहले ही पता था आपको 3 years में कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में 33.1% मिलना है, वेयर एज सिंपल इंटरेस्ट होता तो 10 इंटू 3 30% ही मिलता, तो डिफरेंस होता 3.1% का ऑफ द सेम प्रिंसिपल। Now 3.1% of the principal amount is for C. It is 30,000 because it is 20% of 1,50,000 which is given in the question, right? Yes, so 3.1% of 30,000 which is 930 should be the correct answer. Okay, great. तो अब एक और क्वेश्चन पे आ जाओ, राइट? एक और सेट करेंगे फटाफट से, करो जरा इसको सॉल्व करो। 6 theaters sold 80 tickets each. Okay, तो सबने देखो 80 टिकट्स ईच है, ईच इज अ कीवर्ड, तो सबकी टोटल टिकट्स जो है वो 80 हैं, राइट? देयर वर 3 कैटेगरीज ऑफ बायर्स, चिल्ड्रन, एडल्ट मेल एंड एडल्ट फीमेल, राइट? कौन कौन है? एडल्ट मेल, एडल्ट फीमेल एंड चिल्ड्रन। ओके, तो आप देखो सॉल्व कैसे होगा ये, कि सबका टोटल 80 है, सबका टोटल 80 है, राइट। उसमें से 15 ये चिल्ड्रन का तो दे दिया, अगर 15 चिल्ड्रन को दी तो बची हुई 65 मेल फीमेल में 6:7 में डिवाइड करोगे। 6 और 7 का टोटल है 13 और 65 है 5 टाइम्स, तो मेल 30 हो जाएंगे, फीमेल 35। ऐसे ही 80 में से 10 चिल्ड्रन है तो 70 बचेंगे टोटल एडल्ट, उसमें 3:4 है तो 30 यहां 40 यहां, मेल और फीमेल। आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? 80 में से 20 चिल्ड्रन है, 60 बच गए, वो 5 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, 1 पार्ट 12 हो जाएगा तो 2 पार्ट 24, 3 पार्ट 36, मेल और फीमेल। मैं सारे ही कैलकुलेट करता जा रहा हूं, तो इससे क्या होगा, 66 बच गए तो यहाँ 11 है, 6, 36 एंड 30, यहाँ पे 8 गया, 72 बच गया, 9 इंटू 8, 8 इंटू 5 40, 8 इंटू 4 32, मेल और फीमेल सबके लिख रहा हूं मैं। यहाँ 68 बच गया, ये 17 है, 4 टाइम्स 36, 4 टाइम्स 32। तो आपको सारों के मेल पता है, सबके फीमेल पता है, सबके चिल्ड्रन पता है, राइट। तो आई थिंक अब सारे आंसर बहुत इजी हो गए, आपने एक टेबल ही बना दिया। फाइंड द रेशियो ऑफ द नंबर ऑफ टिकट सोल्ड टू मेल बाय थिएटर C3, मेल बाय theater C3 is 24 and C6 is 36, right? 2. The number of tickets sold to female by C3, female C3 and C5. So this is 68, this is 60. So it should be 15:17. Absolutely correct. Right? But ये देख लो, ओके वैसे तो ये DI की कहीं भी यूज हो सकती है, बिकॉज DI मोर और लेस जो इजी टू एवरेज लेवल जहां जहां भी आता है वहां पे ये वाले ऐसे लेवल के क्वेश्चन आते हैं, राइट। जहां पे भी आपका DI पूछा जाता है, even in IP MAT, right? IP MAT also, right? You can think of such kind of DI or even a right higher level, but this is also good level, not very easy. Okay, so B option is the correct answer. Let's move to the next one. Now, because we have calculated all, we have written all the data, right? You can answer all the questions. The number of females. Yes, come to the next one. Yes, Neha, Muskan, it was correct. Now next one. The number of females who bought ticket from theater C2 and C4. C2 here it was 40 and C4 it was, okay, it was 30 I think. So C2 and C4 it becomes, right, females becomes 70. Is what percent more than the number of male who bought tickets from C5? Tickets from C5 male, it would be 9 into 8, so 40 here, right? So how much it is more? It is 30 more than 40, which is 3 by 4, 75% should be the correct answer, right? The correct answer should be 75%, right? Here the correct should be 75. The point is that for C2 and C4, the total female are 70, right? He is saying that what percent more than, right? What percent more? So it is 30 more than 40, which is 3 by 4, right? Into 100 if you write, it will become 75, right? So 75%, 3 by 4 is 75%. Okay? Okay, so let's move to next one. Next one. Now, if the ticket price for children, male and female are this, find the revenue earned by theatre C4. Now C4, you have children 14, right? And male, because 66, so 11 into 6, so 36 and 30, right? So you have children 14 into 150, right? Because ticket price, and male 36 into price is 200, and female price is 250, right? So the total will be 14 into 15 is 210, right? 36 into 2, 72, and 30 into 25, 75. So the total will become 70, 70, 140, and 20, 160, and 52718. Yes, absolutely. The total revenue is 16800. Yes, Neha Sarkar, absolutely correct. Right, 16800 is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Here the point is, right, I will just tell you a little bit of it, that how I actually calculate. Sometimes people think that I know the table of 14 or 15 till 20. So 14 into 15. Right? My method is very simple. I whatever is the even number in this, right? I just make it 2 into 7. So I will multiply 15 into 7, that I know. The table of 15 up to 10 I know. And then double it. 15 into 7, 105, double is 210. This I, without writing, I will say that 14 into 15 is 210. Right? Without writing, I just call that 14 into 15 is 210, because in my mind what I am doing is 15 into 7 and then double of it. Right? Okay, that generally I do. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Find the average number of males who bought tickets from C1, C2, C3. We have already written the number of males here, right? Here it was 30, right? C2 it was 30 again, and C3 it was 5, was 6, 24. So 30, 30 and 24. So it obviously become 84 by 3. So it is 28. Very easy again. But it should be B option, right? It should be B option, that is 28. Okay. Yes, 84 is the total. 84 is the total. 84 by 3 is going to be 28, right? Average number of males who bought tickets from C together, right? The total is 84, and 84 by 3, it should be 28. Yes, Khushi, Muskan, great, correct. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Yes, this Malik, 28 is correct. Next one. Now, the number of males who bought tickets from C4, C5, C6 together is how much more than the number of females who bought tickets from the same, right? He is saying how much more, right? Okay, and we know C4, C5, C6, we have the values, right? Here it was 60, yes, 36 and 30, right? 9 into 8, 40 and 32, right? And this is 36 and 32, right? Okay, now the thing is, because he's talking about the difference, right? Just take the difference. Here the difference is 6, here the difference is 8, here the difference is 4. So it is 18 is the difference, right? Because he's not talking about the percentage here. He's talking about the absolute value, and we have already written all the values, right? You can just take the difference and add the difference. Okay. Okay. But while taking the difference, right? I'm taking the difference like this na, and then adding the difference. While taking the difference, always keep in mind that you should write the sign also. If you are writing male minus female, it is plus 6, plus 8, plus 4. So you added, it is okay. But if it is, let's say, I'm just writing one case where, let's say, male and female are here 36, 30. Here it is, let's say, 32 and 40. I'm just taking an arbitrary case, right? Another case. Now, if you take the difference, right, difference of the total, right? And if you take the difference as 6, take the difference as 8, take the difference as 4, your answer will be wrong. This will be wrong. Why? Because it is plus 6, this is minus 8, and this is plus 4. So it should be 6 for 10 minus 8, it should be 2. The difference should be 2, not 18. Right? Are you getting the point? That while taking the sum of the differences instead of difference of the sums, right? I am not adding this, I am not adding this, just taking the differences and adding the differences. But take that difference with the sign, right? Otherwise it will become wrong. Right? See here, 36, 36, 72 and 32. So 104. Here 30 and 40, 70 and 32. Right? 102. So the difference is only 2, not 18. Okay? I'm just showing you the way you should take it. Right? When I'm taking the differences and then adding the difference. Okay, great. So this was the last question of the day. Right? Whatever we have done, right? This is at par with the level class. Right, Muskan, just think of that you are taking all that. Okay, just think, Muskan, if you are saying that it is better to add all males, suppose there are so many total. Okay, just see, I am writing all. Okay, so here the values were, okay, we have already written the values now. Let's go back to the values. Here, if you are adding this, and then taking the difference, adding will take time, right? Instead of this, what I will do, male minus female, it is minus 5, minus 10, minus 12, then plus 6, plus 8, plus 4. So 6 and 4, 10, gone, right? 8, here minus 17 plus 8 is minus 9. So 9 is the difference. So male are 9 short of female, right? That's it. Right? I think you are getting the motive behind that, why we should add only the differences. That will be easy. Instead of adding all this, add all this will be a bigger number, add all this will be a bigger number, then you will be taking the difference, right? It will be a lengthy process, right? So I will just finish it by just giving you one idea that what we are doing is that here we want difference of the sums, but that is always equal to sum of the differences, but differences with signs, sum of the differences considering the sign also, right? Always this is easy. Sorry, difference of the sum is difficult, this is easy. Sum of differences is always easy, right? Now this also works. This also works when you say that average. Sometime they calculate the average or the difference between the average of male, average of female, right? So if you start calculating the average of both, that will take time because you will be calculating twice the averages, right? You will calculate average number of male, average number of female, then you will take the difference. So here also the rule is the difference of, right? Okay, it may be in numerical aptitude, it may be Karan Prakash. Okay, so difference of the your averages is always equal to average of the differences. This is always going to be easy. Why? Because differences will be smaller values and calculating the average of the smaller value is always easy, right? And difference of the averages, you will calculate two huge averages, right? Averages of the two bigger numerical values, that will be difficult. Okay, so that's it for today. See you in the next session. Bye bye, namaste, jai hind, and best of luck for your exams, right? Okay, bye bye.